Illness do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illnesses will suddenly appear. There are, in fact, two things, science and opinion. The former begets knowledge, the latter ignorance. As to disease, make a habit of two things, to help or at least to do no harm. Declare the past, diagnose the present, foretell the future. Life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experience treacherous, judgment difficult. A physician without the knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician. It is far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. Man ought to know that from the brain and from the brain only arise our pleasures, joy, laughter, and jest, as well as our sorrows, pains, griefs, and tears. If you are in a bad mood, go for a walk. If you are still in a bad mood, go for another walk. This sharp virtue that language can have is clearness, and nothing detracts from it to so much as the use of unfamiliar words. Prayer indeed is God, but while calling on the gods, a man should himself lend a hand. There are in fact two things, to know and to believe one knows. To know in science, to believe one knows is ignorance. All parts of the body which have a function, if used in moderation and exercised in labors in which each is accustomed, become thereby healthy, well developed, and age more slowly. But if unused, they become liable to disease, defective in growth, and age quickly. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. A wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings and learn how by his own thought to derive benefit from his illnesses. Even when all is known, the care of man is not yet complete, because eating alone will not keep a man well. He must also take exercise, for food and exercise, while possessing opposite qualities, yet work together to process health. The way to health is to have a aromatic bath and a scented massage every day. If someone wishes for a good health, one must first ask oneself if he is ready to do away with the reasons of his illness. Only then is it possible to help him. The natural healing force within each of us is the greatest force in getting well. Before you heal someone, ask him if he is willing to give up the things that make him sick. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Leave your drugs in the chemist's pot if you can heal the patient with food. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Fool is the doctor who despises the knowledge acquired by the ancients. We must turn to nature itself, to the observation of the body in health and in disease, to learn the truth. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different.